Sarah here with Faithful Finish Lines and the Holy Mess, and I'm going to show you today how to use this new Healthy Weight Loss Habits tracker. So this tracker is developed by me, and I have helped so many women through my website, The Holy Mess, and through our Christian weight loss program called Faithful Finish Lines to lose weight and keep it off and continue to do that. And I write about Weight Watchers on my website, and one of the things that I have noticed is that a lot of us tend to get caught up in certain activities that we think will help us lose weight, but they don't really move us toward our weight loss goals. And as someone who has lost 100 pounds and has been keeping it off for the last 15 years, I understand those struggles, and I want to help you focus on what really matters to lose weight so that you're not just spinning your wheels and feeling like you're working really hard, but not actually losing weight. So I like to call this the big rocks and the small pebbles. So imagine that you are standing by the river and you're throwing in rocks. Imagine you pick up a really big rock and you toss it in and it makes a huge splash. Those are the activities, those big rock activities that you really want to focus on because they're going to help you move towards your weight loss goals fast. And then there are the little pebbles. So these are the things that, sure, they're good, they're healthy habits, they're definitely good to do, but when you throw them in, it's just going to make a little ripple. It's not really going to get you to your weight loss goals. And unfortunately, what I often see happen is that people sort of miss out on the big rocks and they focus on the small pebbles. And that doesn't really get them moving forward in the way that they want to move so that they can lose weight. For example, tracking your points or calories, keeping a food log is a big rock activity. It might not be the most exciting or feel like the most glamorous, but over and over, research has proven that if you track, you will over time lose weight. I have yet to meet a woman who said, I tracked every single day, I kept track of my calories for the last year, and I didn't make any progress at all. Because when we track, we pay attention. On the other hand, there are some small pebble activities that are great, they're good, they're healthy, but they're really not going to move you forward. Some of those might be like taking a vitamin supplement every day, giving up Diet Coke if you're drinking Diet Coke. Not saying that that's not a good activity to do, but if you need to lose a significant amount of weight, especially if you need to lose like 50, 100 pounds, giving up Diet Coke is going to take a lot of willpower if you're drinking it regularly, and that's not really going to move you forward with your weight loss goals the same way that keeping track of your calories would. So I designed this tracker with you in mind, with the activities that I know really make a significant difference in weight loss. So here's how this works. You're going to put the month that you're working on, and you don't have to start at the beginning of the month. You can start anytime. And then I have these listed pretty much in priority order of where you want to focus. So number 1 is staying in your calorie or points budget. The way to lose weight, we feel like it's really complicated, and it is complicated to live out in our daily life sometimes, but what actually makes weight loss happen is really quite simple. When you eat fewer calories than you burn, you will over time lose body fat. That's really all there is to it. So keeping track of your calories or points and eating under that amount will help you lose weight. So that's your number 1. You've got to get your calories in check. Then number 2 is to track. I'm a big fan of tracking. Can you keep your points or calories under without tracking? Yes, but it's so much harder because there's so much denial involved in weight loss for all of us, me included. So keeping track is super valuable. Number 3 is to meal plan. You want to keep track and have a game plan. Can you just go willy-nilly throughout your day and keep track and still lose weight? You can, but it's so much harder. You know, our world is full of high-calorie foods. Just even going to the gas station, there's like a plethora of chips and cookies and high-calorie drinks and Starbucks on every corner, and so much opportunity to overeat and to indulge in foods that are very high in calories. So planning ahead and having those healthy groceries on hand makes a world of difference. Eating protein. Research shows us that when you get enough protein in your day and include protein at each meal, it will help you lose weight and keep it off. Drinking water. Now, I'll be honest and say this isn't a big one for me. It's one I still really have to work at, but the research does show us that drinking enough water can help with weight loss. Prayer and Bible study. For me, this has been huge. As a Christian, I know that I can't do this by my own power. I need to rely on God's power and strength. And a great place to start is spending just a few minutes every morning journaling and praying for God to give you the power and strength to make healthy choices throughout that day. The next one is eating fruits and vegetables. Produce makes a big difference, especially vegetables. When I was heavier, I'd get some vegetables if they happened to be available, or, I included them in a meal. Now, like, at least half of my plate is vegetables, and I eat those first so that I can fill up on those and then eat the other food that's available. So big, big difference. Moving your body. Now, we know that exercise is not the key to weight loss, as many of us have been taught by shows like The Biggest Loser and things like that, but it doesn't take running a marathon to contribute to your weight loss, and it's not even the most important thing. Keeping track of your calories and making sure you're under your calorie target for the day is the number one thing. Getting your diet in order matters the most. I like to say you can't outrun your fork. I've tried, believe me. But it is still very valuable to move your body every day. It builds muscle, it burns calories, it helps you feel better, it boosts your serotonin, it's good for your heart and your bones. So you really want to move somehow, some way, even every day, even if it's just a gentle walk. And then the last one is community support. Now, I know a lot of us want to do this on our own. We feel like we gain the weight on our own, we can lose it on our own. But that's just not how weight loss works. Weight loss happens in community, and you will be more successful with your weight loss if you have a community of support around you. So whether that is a Facebook group, a group like our Faithful Finish Lines membership, a Weight Watchers group, having people around you who support you is super important. So what we want you to do is print off this tracker. It's completely free at theholymess.com, and then just fill in the circles for each day. So each circle is one day. So if this is the first day of my month, if I start it whenever month I start it, then I'm going to color it in, or you can put a check mark, or you can put the number for that day. Like if it's June 12th, then you can put a 12, whatever method works for you. The other thing we gave you is we did give you a second sheet that is blank that comes with it. So if you have some other habits that you want to track, like taking a vitamin, or, focusing on carbs, or, whatever is healthy for you, you certainly can do that. But the one caution I would say is don't try to do too much too soon. Sometimes just making one basic habit change, sticking with it, and then moving on to the next one can be really valuable. So like I said, I designed this tracker based on what I know works from my own weight loss of 100 pounds, maintaining that for the last 15 years, working with women at theholymess.com, working with members in faithfulfinishlines.com, and I am telling you that if you follow these healthy habits, you will lose weight, you will get to your goal weight, and I know that you can do it. I believe in you. I'm Sarah with theholymess.com. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. You've got this.